Your name and age?
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks, commercial driver.
Okay, all right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positive. Like, she said something about, like, if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like, that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. Okay. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice. Oh, so ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah, she look though. Nice lips. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes,
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh, okay.
No offense. Yeah.
Okay. Hike ain't gonna get you to the altar though. You know, you can't look at that.
For me, probably.
Hike. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What did I say? Like 5'4.5", but with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh,
you
thank
look
you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you. You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go to.
Dang, that's messed up. You're just too short, man. She wants a tall guy. You don't meet her criteria. She's 5'5", you 5'4". It ain't gonna work. So she popped. What up, everybody? This is your boy Johnny Shades, and I'm reacting to another episode of Pop the Balloon. Let's check it out.
Go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking, do anything adventurous. Like I went skydiving.
Oh, wow.
I like to hang out with my mom because she's funny and go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven. Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who is combative.
Okay.
Someone who I cannot trust. And someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Nope.
Dang, she's alright. She's okay. She's like a plain Jane. You know, I'm not feeling that weave. That weave gotta go. Good God, that thing looks messed up. It looks terrible. It probably stinks. Probably smells like corn chips. I'm just saying, I'm not a big fan of weave. Ladies, you guys need to learn how to rock your natural hair. I'm just saying, that's all. But she's okay. Her body's a little bit out of place. She could get that tone. Maybe it's the outfit that she's wearing, I don't know. But her body ain't built that right. It looks like she got a big gut. I don't know. I'm just saying. But I like her skin tone. I like that dark skin. I like her cute face. I like the way that she speaks. She's cute in those aspects. I'm gonna give her a 6.5. There's room for improvement. She just need to be aware of those things, like I just mentioned. I see that she likes to go hiking. She likes to take adventures. Okay, good for her. And her dislikes in the man. She don't want a man that she can't trust and a man that's not ambitious. It is what it is. All right, let's go see what happens next.
Okay. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hand you a pick. Okay. Hold on to that. And there is, how many guys are here? Okay. I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know. 3 balloons.
Right now?
Whenever you're ready. Go on over.
Okay. Oh no. This is embarrassing.
Okay. 2 more.
I'm sorry.
And 1 more. Okay. Let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have your name and age.
I'm Fendi, I'm 34.
Okay. Fendi, what do you do?
I'm a musician, on my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5, but we keep it music though. Yeah. How you doing?
So, Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool. I dig what you put down. You feel me? Yeah. That's all.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better. You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going over.
Hey, it is what it is. She had to make a move. She had to pop 3 balloons. It's not her fault. You know, that's just part of the show. That's just the way the game goes. So, unfortunately, you had to be the one that had to be popped, along with the other 2 guys. But I remember this guy. He was on the other side of the fence. I did a video on him. It was titled The Yes Man Musician. That's this guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's just too much of a nice guy. It is what it is. Let's see what happens next.
Here, your name and age.
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positive. Like, she said something about, like, if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like, that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah, she look though. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes,
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh, okay.
No offense. Yeah.
Okay, hike ain't gonna get you to the altar though. You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me, probably.
Oh, hike. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What the doctor say? I'm like 5'4.5", but with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh, thank you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to.
Dang, that's messed up. You're just too short, man. She wants a tall guy. You don't meet her criteria. She's 5'5", you 5'4". It ain't gonna work. So, she popped. All right, let's see what happens next.
The last one you ended up popping. Your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
And Timothy, what do you do?
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties, to be honest with you. That's just being honest with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so why do you end up popping his balloon?
He's just too skinny. I got a little, I don't know. He's just too skinny. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Dang, that's messed up. I'm built like that guy. I'm skinny like him. I guess it ain't gonna work if I was on the show with her. Well. And to combat that, lady, you're not fit. You're a little bit overweight. Just look at that dress that you got on. Or whatever that is. I don't know what that is. It's just not presenting your body in the right fashion. That's all I'm saying. But you still cute. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see what happens next.
Okay, we've got how many balloons left? 5. Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question, help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love to that person?
Okay, let's start here. Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay, Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time. Question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy. You know what I'm saying? I really want to like be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like 90s love. My love languages would probably be physical touch and like acts of service. Yeah. So that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds good.
Dang, that guy seems like a smooth brother right there. Very chill, very low key. He said he's a 90s lover. He's that type of chill dude. Off of Love Jones, you know, Lorenz Tate. He's that type of brother. Okay, that's cool. Very collected. Okay, let's see what happens next.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte, and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Okay, nice.
And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator and understanding what her needs and wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking. So,
Okay, sounds good.
Dang, that brother looks serious. He looks like a serious businessman. Entrepreneur? Okay. He kind of looks like Jay Prince. A little bit younger, but he looks just like him. Look like he's on his business. He gave a great answer. Good for him. Okay, let's see what happens next.
Over here, your name and age.
Hey, I'm Vernon, and I'm 40.
Sorry, what was it?
Vernon, and I'm 40.
Okay, and what do you do?
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay, no problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I show love pretty much I feel like the whole thing should be love. Pretty much it's like, if you can listen, it's like, I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that and this, but listening is the most part for me, because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So that's what I feel love is.
Thank you.
Let's go over here.
Hey, he's on point. That's a great answer. All right. I don't have anything else to add on to that. Pretty much self-explanatory right there. Oh, good for that brother. Okay, let's see what happens next.
Here, your name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development.
Okay.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay. And how do you show love in a relationship?
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? It's just the reality of a relationship. So, yeah.
Dang, that's a good answer. Good for him. The only problem I got with him is his jeans. Those jeans are tacky. Damn. He should have wore some slacks. I'm just saying. But he gave a good answer. Big shout out to him. Okay. Let's see what the next guy says.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
So, how do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, that's a solid answer. I see this guy's on his grind. Got himself a food truck and he owns a restaurant. Okay, that's what's up. Big shout out to you too, bro. That's a good answer. I wonder what she gonna pick. I wonder who she gonna pop. Let's find out.
All right, let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service.
Okay.
Like for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it. And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have 5 balloons left, so go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Okay. Sorry.
And 1 more. Okay, I'll have you stay down there. All right, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I want to hear what she had to say.
What do you end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
That's one of those.
When I got closer, I was like, uh-oh.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you.
She popped your balloon because you look like family. Hey, that's not that bad. It is what it is, Okay, on to the next.
And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
I was just open, trying to see what she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And she's pretty.
Thank you.
Why did we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest. Okay. Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual, more. I don't know. But Perfect. You look good, but
Perfect.
I have to have a reason.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
On this side.
Dang, she was lost for words on why she popped. She just didn't know how to explain it. She's like, okay, the fit is a little bit out there. Could be a little bit more crispy. That's what she's saying. That's a weak ass excuse. But I understand where she's coming from. It's a show. She gotta make a move. She gotta make a pop. She ain't got enough time to talk to these guys. So it is what it is. Let's see what happens next.
All right, ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you would say?
Okay, start there and come back.
Okay.
All right, answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you like give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So I'm gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You know, first off. But I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argue. You know, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue. Because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house and their parents argued and they in argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really like talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences because arguing is just very traumatic. That's like what we fight for. Like to me that's gonna turn me on. If a woman fussing at me, my first thing I'm gonna thank you is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
Dad is coming home to fix it, so we fixing it.
Okay.
You know, we ain't got to argue. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what we arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or what. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay.
Dang, he's a solid dude. I like him. He's just telling like it is. Yeah, exactly. Why do we need to argue? We don't need to dwell on arguing, getting our blood pressure up, having us acting the fool. We can talk it out. There's no need to do that. Talk it out, have some sex, and be happy and be chill. That's all. There's no need for all that extra drama. I know some girls love drama. They live for that shit. But most guys just want to be chill and low key. We ain't got time for that. Good answer, bro. All right, let's see what happens next.
Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from. So I think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang, Jay Prince answered this like a businessman on serious mode. Yeah, you just gotta have some good listening skills. Listen to respond. Don't wait to respond. Yeah, I respect that. Good for him. Okay, let's see what happens next.
Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, you know, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Something like, yeah.
Okay.
Time to pop.
Yeah, that's a good answer too. They all pretty much said the same thing. Just talk it out. There's no need to argue and fight. Just talk it out. Like two responsible adults. It's that plain and simple. All right. I have a strong feeling that the guy in the brown jacket is gonna win. I think that he's gonna get the girl. But we shall see. Let's see what happens next.
Pop a balloon.
Ready. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but you know, she can't recognize the prize. You know, so obviously she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
For this exact reason.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed to how do you communicate and, you know, so.
Well, intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship, because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex. So you missed that though. But you missed the part where I articulated it in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Dang, that's messed up. Is that light skin energy? He's like Drake, all in his feelings. Good God. She just popped your balloon and you're mad about it. Damn, did she strike your ego? What the heck? Come on, bro. You better than that. Just keep it moving. Just make your small reason and keep it moving. You don't have to insult the lady. Good God. That's messed up. You dodged a bullet, lady. That guy's too emotional. And you can see it in his eyes. Good God. That's terrible. Good riddance. All right. Let's see what happens next.
Let's head back. All right. So we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. How would you plan a first date for your lady?
Okay. How would you plan a first date?
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm gonna learn a lot about you before we step out. And then that's gonna give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, then I love comedy clubs. I love activities. I like just doing things that's more active. And if I feel that you have more of a laid back personality, I think I get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, grab a nice bite to eat and sit down and probe a little bit more. So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry, and then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
okay, thank you.
Okay, and over here.
First date. It would have to be like where we at. Like that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You know what I'm saying? So it'll probably be more like how we vibe. Like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you interested in. And then we go from there. Like if you're a foodie, we're gonna go food, If you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that.
Yeah, thank you.
That guy freestyled that answer. He wasn't prepared for that question. He was just going with the flow on how to answer it. I think she saw that, but hey, he tried his best. All right, let's see what happens next.
Any questions for her?
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
You have one kid?
Yes.
Okay. Your profession is? Licensed
esthetician. I do facials, skincare, waxings, and I'm in school.
I might have to pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I'm a barber.
Oh, okay.
I'm a barber. So like, I know our schedules is going to like collide. And then I just know the profession and the industry, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, more executive.
Okay.
But no, you're beautiful though.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but like just, to women that I pop home, but you beautiful. No, her.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He actually dressed really nice. He's handsome. He's groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
Any questions?
Hey, he had to do what he had to do. He looked at the schedule. He's like, hey, it ain't gonna match with us. I'm a barber. You an esthetician. It ain't gonna work. So he popped. All right. It's respectful, He didn't insult the lady like the light-skinned dude earlier did. He kept it classy, like a real gentleman. I know she appreciated that. All right, let's see what happens next.
Over here.
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Charlotte, yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte, between Charlotte and New York. Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our energies are not matching, or if I feel that you're more down than usual, then I'm gonna ask you like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like. Mind you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I love food. I'm a foodie. As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having an interaction, and you just kind of like shut them out. Like, even though it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, like, nah, I'm just... So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, if it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I feel like dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work towards and try to figure out. You know.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think with me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that, and I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes as far as just like the shut-off point. I was curious to see how you would manage that situation there. I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay. All right. So is he someone that is your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of casual attire.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Give it up for her, guys. Thank you.
Dang, that's unfortunate. She seems like a sweet lady. She just has some issues that she needs to work on. Like her communication skills. That guy popped because he witnessed how she reacted when she's dealing with conflict. He didn't like that. There's gotta be a better way of handling it. It was just the wrong way she handled it. So he popped. You gotta sit down and talk it out. You don't just shut down. He's not feeling that. He's a big communicator. That's something that you need to work on, lady. Other than that, she's a sweet lady. Oh well, it is what it is. And that's my take on Pop the Balloon. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.
Okay, let's